Hey guys, another close-up. Today we have the Elemental Oracle by Stacey Demarco and the artwork by Kinga. This oracle card harnesses the power of the four elements: air, fire, water, and earth, the four direction of east, west, north, and south, and you also have the various different lunar and solar stages as well. This is what the bottom of the box would look like with the Rockpool Publishing, and you have the side of the box with the title and the author's name as well. Notice how you have this reflective mix of colors. Very nice touch, I personally think, with the top of the box showing the title, and also the side you've got the title and pretty much the author's name. And this is what the back of the box looks like. Very nice, again giving you a description general of what these cards represents, and you've got illustration of what it looks like. Upon opening the box, you will be presented with the book, which kind of reflects what the front of the box shows. Very nice again. Again, I love those sort of like illuminated colors, mixing or trying to highlight to the various different energies or the various different forms of elements of colors. Very, very nice at the back of the book. Quite chunky, nice size. And again, this is Rockpool, so it's going to be full colored with as much information. As usual, you always get the options to download Oracle cards if you want to go digitally. So there's an option there for both the App Store and the Google Store as well. So you've got the cards in the box. So these are quite fairly new. So I've just recently received these. I've been using them for the last 2 weeks. So you get the cards, which is kind of like the same size as the box itself. And inside you've got all the various different direction symbols and the four elements. And that is reflected at the back of the card as well. You've got this nice kind of pink, purplish, various different colors, and it's gilded in silver as well. I think they've done this brilliantly. I think overall the design and choosing it to be silver goes very well with the various different forms of color. It looks very, very nice, and it feels nice in the hand as well. So in the box you get the book, same size as the cards, and then you get the cards themselves. So it's a total of 44 cards. And this is what the back looks like. I'll give you a real close-up. So you've got the directions, you've got the elements, and if you look closely in the middle, you have the lunar stages as well. Very nice design. I like the design here. Beautiful design. Very, very nice. Now these are gloss. They're not matte finish. You can see the reflection there close up. Now, I don't know. The Stacey Demarco's cards, they're not bad, but they do feel kind of flimsy to me overall. So the stock wise, I don't know how long that will last. In the book, you get a lot of contents to cover through. So you got the cards, I guess alphabetically in terms of how they presented. You get about the author at the back. You get a nice long introduction as well in the book. So the introduction is at least 4 pages worth of introduction that you get. So there is quite a bit to go through. You get a section on how to use the cards, the general structure, and the different spreads you can use. With these cards, you get, again, typical 1 card reading that you could have. You've got a full mood 3 card spread you can use, or a 4 card spread. You get plenty of details within the book to pretty much highlight how to use each and every one of those particular spreads. So plenty of details, plenty of spreads available. Again, you have the option to use the traditional 7 card spread if you choose to do so. Explains things to do with timing. And then you get this kind of like a dedication section as well for your card, which is quite fairly nice. And again, I just love what they've done. The details that's put into the booklets and guidebooks with Rockpool Publishing. You have this, again, reflective colors on there. At the back of the book, you do have, which is normal, you have the picture of the author herself and quite a bit of information of her history and everything that you need to know. And then you will have information again on the artist, the illustrator, and then the remaining pages at the back just pretty much highlights all of the other cards that the author has available, which I have used, and again I really like them a lot. So pretty much that is The book in general in terms of information and the other stuff that you need to see. Now, when it comes to the section of the meaning of each particular card, you have a nice, fully illustrated, colorful picture. On the left side, you got the number, name of the card, and wording, and then you get a brief, small summary. You get a word of power, and then the larger section is kind of like a general background, history, and more details, and then you get a an element that this card represents, and it's pretty much throughout. So a full color picture of the card, number, name, word, summary, word of power, and general history with the element that that card represents. I have the cards in two layers so I can show you more in general what these cards looks like. These will be in order of the book also. Our first four cards are the cardinal sacred directions. We have the north as our first card, expansion. Very nice image of the northern lights, the call of the north and its own unique beauty. I like that one a lot. Next we've got the south, adventure. You have elements of technology or what looks like a spaceman in space discovering. East, beginnings. You have a stairway leading up to the light, starting of something new, maybe taking that step through the portal to begin one's journey. We've got west, completion, known as one of the powerful directions, west. You have what looks like the brain lit up or coming alive with the sun in the background, a hand holding a puzzle piece as well, which feels as though they've got the final puzzle of the completion. We've got the equator, to make equal. I really like this one, balance of white and black together, the center, and I like how you have the blue planet in the background. Next we've got the sun, light, very powerful image of our star. It looks like part of the sun is pouring down its lava or light into the earth to bring or give it life. We've got the moon, darkness, beautiful image. You have the sunlight partly blocked with the woman's hair, kind of a powerful representation of the moon energy. I like that. And lastly, we've got fire, one of the elements, ignition, clearly being showcased in this image, fire coming alive and being used beautifully. Our next set. Wow, these cards get more and more beautiful with a lot of energy, each with such powerful colors. I just love them. Let's have a look at our next one. We've got volcano, power. Look how the image goes to show how powerful a volcano can be. The eruption taking place with lava flowing. Absolutely amazing. True representation of power. Bushfires, fury. Now this is an interesting one. I like how it shows not only the damage caused and harm to nature, but I guess element of it healing of some sort. Hearth, comfort. Nice image. You can feel and see how comfortable everything is in that picture. Outer core. Powerful image of water flowing with the woman releasing, and seems as though she's free going with the flow. Desert. A woman in the middle of the desert on a swing with the sun beaming hot, and she just seems to be nice, relaxed. Got footpath as well. Passion, wow, what a beautiful card, and deep as well. I love how you can see the sea of emotions flowing out from the eyes, from inside our soul. Absolutely amazing. Earth, Mother Nature herself. It looks like she is inside something, rooted, and I love how you can see growth from her head of the fruits and trees. Mountain, clarity, amazingly bright and clear. You can really feel the freshness of this card and its beauty. Absolutely amazing, very beautiful cards. So let's move on to our next set. Okay, our next sets are getting even more interesting. The first card we have, what is that one? Caves, protection. Interesting. I suppose the person in the middle is being protected by the trees surrounding them, keeping them hidden. Yeah, very interesting card. The next one, inner core, solidity, center core, two balanced inside, two faces, and you've got the earth top part layer. Looks like it's flourishing. Interesting as well. Plants growth. You have growth taking place on the body of a reindeer. What looks like he's helping the spread of growth. You could see these little small particles floating in the air. Rock endurance. Yet another. Nothing is gets as tough as a rock. I guess that's the building foundation to withstand time. Interesting. Animals. That's a nice image. Being surrounded by the various different animals who are sharing their love, warmth, and energy. Air card, the element of air representing motion, movement. Love how the clouds taking the shape of the horses while moving forward. My element has an aquarium in the air. I love it. Storm cleansing. Wow, beautiful cards. Storm cloud above with lightning, and how the hand in the middle is all washed. Water flowing down by the side. Amazing. Wind. I love how everything is bending in the direction, highlighting the force and power of the wind pushing. Very nice. Our next set's even more beautiful. I have to say, I'm really loving these images. Powerful representation of all of the elementals. We have voice, speaking your word, a strong image of voicing one's feelings and emotion all the way up in the universe. That's very nice. Pressure, transformation. Now this would be the main image of the box of the card and pretty much the book as well. Looks like two forces in the form of faces, cold and hot. I guess the pressure of shifting between both of these. Breath, life. Wow. You have the heart pushing air, but also I guess the woman breathing in the air. So I guess inhale and exhale. Music and joy. Yep, my medicine. Main secret ingredients to bring one's joy and shift one's mood. Nicely shown in the card. Water creation, an interesting image. You see the old lady half in the water, which kind of reminds me that we as humans are half water, 50, 60, 70%. Water gives life, nourishment. Oceans, bravery. Wow, clearly brave. Walking in the middle of the ocean or top of the ocean, or is that earth? I'm not sure. Lake, depth, interesting. It looks deep and somewhat magical or mystical with this castle in the background, and the woman seems as though she's flowing or connecting with the lake. Marine life. Well, no better way to showcase how rich and beautiful marine life is. Very, very nice cards. I could feel the energy and the story behind them. Next set. Okay, here's our next slot. Our first card there is Ice Purity. Wow, you do have two images of the ice, one on top of the cold weather with the horse, and one underneath where it's completely frozen, so it's like two worlds representing the ice. And then we've got snow, silence. You know, that's so true. If you ever have walked in a park or forest, it's always calm and kind of like a quiet atmosphere when it snows. That image pretty much indicates that. Rain. Now this one is a strange one. It looks like half-rooted tree with a woman part of it, and it's like a massive seed in the middle. I guess rain contributing to growth for everyone. I don't know. Electricity, nicely shown. We are electricity in essence because there is so much inside of us, like our brains and our body. So that's nicely shown there. Magnetism. I love this one. It's like the little boy is manifesting and you can see the energy that he's sending out to the universe and the attraction taking place. Dark matter, mystery. Interesting how the card shows all form of life and how the dark matter is surrounding us and it's everywhere. Gravity, the image pretty much shows everything coming together or towards each other in the entire universe. Gravity is what holds all of us in place together, so that's nicely done. Atoms, the building factor of all. Image shows a sea of what looks like atoms with a person on a boat collecting it all. Very nice. So this is our last lot. We have 4 cards remaining. So we've got the time. That's very nice. So you've got a tree, various different clocks from different times, it seems, different era. That's interesting. Speed. So you've got imagery of the world spinning around. You can tell with the way it's kind of like shaped, and a person there going through time, I suppose, or speeding themselves up. Magic. Very interesting. Magic from one's hands. I mean, our hands do create magical stuff. Very nice. The biome, the sort of the source of it all. So these are the last look at the final cards. So that was it. That was the Elemental Oracle by Stacey Demarco. I love these cards. They look absolutely amazing. Now, I have been using these cards, like I said, for a good 2 weeks now, and I'm really enjoying them. They're really nice and simple to work with. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and look out for the next review. Take care.